It's the Premier League score predictions, week 23 already. It's one of 2020 as well that we have done on this channel. Apologies, you know, I've been busy with stuff. I haven't had enough time. Last week I was meant to upload one. I filmed it and recorded it. Unfortunately, I couldn't, and I was running out of time. And I just never ended up uploading it, you know, at the right time in it, because it's just like a PC was just messing about. So what we're going for, let's kick it off with the 12:30 kick-off, getting back in the swing of things right now, and that, you know what I'm saying, the Premier League week 23, Watford taking on Tottenham at Vicarage Road. It's 12:30 kick-off, the early kick-off obviously, and for this one I'm going to go with a 2-1 win to Watford. I think they're on a massive roll right now. I believe they won about 4 out of 5 games, something like that. 3 at home, 1 away, obviously the big relegation win to take them out of the bottom 3 against Bournemouth last time out, 3-0 win against a poor and spineless Bournemouth side. Tottenham have done alright, beat Newcastle for 2-1 in midweek, but you know, they've just not been good enough this season. I think against a side like Watford, you have players like Delafeu, Dele on form, and Pereira on a high right now, and a good goalkeeper in Ben Foster with experience of relegation before and now to get out and stuff like that in it with, I think, Watford, I don't even know. But anyway, yeah, 2-1 Watford. I think they're absolutely going to turn Tottenham over. Tottenham are in for a bit of a tough shocker at Vicarage Road yet again, just like they lost 2-1 last season. Arsenal take on the Blade, Sheffield United at the Emirates. The Emirates, so let's say Emirates like that. Anyway, well, this is going to be an interesting one because Arsenal got Aubameyang out for 3 matches after that disgusting tackle on Max Meyer. Yeah, I'm trying to think here. I'm going to go with a 1-1. I don't think Arsenal will lose, but at the same time, I don't think they'll win either. They're missing Aubameyang, who's been so key for them. He's got the quality, he's got them all their goals this season. Without him, I don't think they're nothing. Like I said, it's not been on form, to be honest. Pepe is on and off this season, although it's his first full season, but still, I expected better from him. He's cost 80 million, so yeah, God knows what's going on with him right now. But I think Sheffield United are going to do Arsenal. They've got a superb away record, only 2 defeats against the top 2, Liverpool and Manchester City. So what does that tell you, to be fair? So yeah, I'm going to go for 1-1 for that one. I don't think Arsenal will lose, but I think Sheffield United are going to really give them a hard game, just like they did at Bramall Lane back in late November actually, something like November I think it was. But they take on Brighton and Hove Albion away. Brighton are in a relegation battle. I mean, they sort of are. They're not safe, obviously. No team's safe apart from like the people in the top 10, I would say, to be fair. But big game for Brighton. I think they need to get back to winning ways in that. You know, we got a draw in their last home match against Chelsea, and before that they got a 2-0 win against Bournemouth, who are in the relegation zone right now. However, I do think Brighton will turn Villa over here. So I'm going to go for a 2-0 win to Brighton. I think they'll keep a clean sheet. They're at home against a side like Villa, who got absolutely rocked by Manchester City at home. 6-1 last Sunday, embarrassing, 4 down at half time. I know Man City are a good team, but that's a poor defeat. We didn't even lose that bad to Man City, although we are playing them this weekend, so I'll get onto that in a second. I better be careful what I wish for as well. But anyway, yeah, I'm going to go 2-0 Brighton. Villa, just all over the place. Tyrone Mings is back. Jack Grealish is always there for them, but he's just, you know, he's a very good player. He's consistent, Grealish, but you know, if you shut him out and Mings, and you know, put Mings under pressure, I should say, then you know, Aston Villa are nothing, to be fair. They're a Championship side average. You know, they've got a few players out injured. Neil Taylor in the team, Championship average. El Mohammadi, Tom Heaton and Wesley are out for the rest of the season. Matt Targett and McGinn being out for 3 months with an ankle injury. The injuries are piling up for the villains, so yeah, it's not. Manchester City v Crystal Palace. Could it get any better for us? No, it can't. Oh god, I think we're gonna get turned here. I know we got a point against Arsenal, but it's Arsenal and Arsenal are mid-table average. You know what I mean? I know we're near Man City. I think if they even play Man City, they'll get back. The way they already did, and they lost 3-0, 3 down at half time. Listen, I know I like to be really, what's the word? Just be up for grabs through all the fixtures that Palace play and just be really confident and be optimistic. I'm not very optimistic for this one. I'm going to go for 3-0 win to Man City. I don't think we'll score. I think they'll cut us out completely. I think we'll get battered, not as badly as we usually do, like 5-0, 4-0 and stuff like that in the past few seasons. But, you know, obviously we went and won last season by 3-2. This season, I think they'll do the homework on us, just like what they did at Selhurst Park and our last 2 fixtures as well against them. Both at home, and we fucked them up completely. But yeah, fortunately we're gonna have to lose this one by 3-0. I can't see us getting anything there. The way they're playing, the confidence they're on. I mean, they went from they're second in the league after beating Villa. You know, it takes them from 3rd to 2nd. They're on a roll right now. But I don't think they'll win the league. I think Liverpool are the best team in the world for a reason. So yeah, I think they will beat us 3-0. And I just don't think it's gonna be our day this week. Against Bournemouth, this is a relegation scrap right at the bottom of 3 o'clock kickoff as well. Norwich at Carrow Road. The problem is with Norwich, they're playing well, they're not winning. However, Bournemouth are so poor right now, a load of injuries, they've got no system, they don't know what they're doing, they're all over the place as a team. They've got defenders like Francis and Ake have not been on form for them at all, their goalkeeper's off it. I'm going to go with a 2-1 win to Norwich. I think they'll get their first win in a while. They haven't won a game, I believe, since Everton away in December, something like that. I can't even remember. They haven't really been winning it, and they should have beaten us. They should have beaten Tottenham. I can go on and on and on. Just not good enough for Norwich. They need to get a win, and I think they'll do it this weekend against a Bournemouth side who are absolutely torn down. Norwich are bottom, Bournemouth are third from bottom, second from bottom, sorry. The second from bottom, roger that. Anyway, yeah, I think Norwich are gonna beat Bournemouth, and Bournemouth, if they lose this one, they got to sack their manager. I think that's like 11 defeats in 13 games, and out of them 13 games, they've drawn 1, lost 11, and won 1 game. That was at Chelsea, believe it or not. So yeah, the draws against Arsenal as well at home. So yeah, a bit awkward form for Bournemouth there. So unfortunately, I just think they'll lose again. They're just so. Southampton v Wolverhampton Wanderers, and I think Southampton are on a massive roll right now. 2-1 win against third place Leicester. Well, they were second and they went down to third after that defeat. Danny Ings is on a roll right now. We're playing Southampton in midweek. There are a few midweek games in the Premier League we'll have to get onto about near the time and that. But anyway, Southampton, I'm going to go with a 2-1 win to the... No, not 2-1. Yeah, I'm going to go 2-1 Southampton. I think Wolves are a very good team, but Southampton on a massive roll. Their confidence is high. They're not as good as home compared to how they are away, and that's what I do worry when they come to us midweek on Tuesday. But I do think we'll get the job done. I do think Southampton will get the job done. Danny Ings is on form. They've got a lot of spirit. The momentum with them is superb. So yeah, I can't see nothing but the Danny Ings double and a Southampton win, to be fair, at St Mary's against Wolverhampton. Right, West Ham Everton. This game is a bit of a, has a bit of history to it, if I could be honest. Everton always beat West Ham. Recently, West Ham have got a few decent results. Last time Everton did go to the London Stadium, they won by 2-0. Everton are a bit of form. West Ham, up and down and that. I'm going to go over 1-1, a nicely even draw, to be fair. I think Everton are going to find it very hard. They've been on a bit of form. They've been doing really well under Ancelotti in a way. I don't know. Both sides have just been poor this season, very consistent. Let's just have a reality check, to be fair. You know what I mean? But nah, a 1-1 is a fair result. I think that's what's going to happen. I think Haller will get a goal and Calvert-Lewin's going to score for Everton. That's what possibly could happen in that, to be fair. So yeah, 1-1, and it's not going to be an easy game. It's not going to be a very open game. I think both sides defensively are going to be on point. Newcastle United take on Chelsea. It's a 5:30 kickoff at St James's Park. And I think Chelsea are going to get something at Newcastle, so I am going to go with a 2-0 win to the Blues. Actually, no, yeah, 2-0 win to the Blues. I think they'll keep a clean sheet. They'll win away from home yet again. Well, the last time they won was against Arsenal. I think they drew with Brighton in the last Premier League away match. But nah, they need to be more consistent. They need to sort of, pick a few more points up and that. They need to be on a roll. And I think they'll just do the homework on Newcastle with players like Mount and Abraham in your team, They're always a threat, they're always going to cause you problems. And I think Newcastle, they've got a load of injuries. They were lucky to get a point at Wolves. They should never want to draw in that game, to be fair, with the amount of chances that Wolves missed in that. I think Chelsea will take this. I think Chelsea will carve them apart. They're in massive trouble, Newcastle. They're not careful, they'll get dragged into that relegation scrap, or relegation mire, as we will say these days. Burnley take on Leicester City. Leicester need to really win this game. Burnley, I don't know what, they've been on such a poor run of form, to be fair. Inconsistent. They haven't really won a game in a while. They lost 3-0 poorly away at Chelsea last Saturday. Didn't really turn up, just went up for it. They had a goal ruled out on far, which was debatable, if I could be honest. It's like many goals, like Wesley's back heel, the fingernail thing at Tottenham between them and Sheffield United. It's just a load of crap, and it needs to be sorted out, as Palace fans would say, in a hypocritical tone of manner. But no, real talk, Leicester City really need to win, and I think they will do it. If they have a forfeit squad, which I think they should do, if Maddison and Vardy turn up. They've just been on a bit of a downward spiral. They've lost, after their last 5 games, they've lost 3 and won 2, both of them away, so they really need to start picking up points. Their away form's been superb, I'm not going to lie. So for this one, I'm going to go with a 2-0 win. No, I'm going to go 2-0 Leicester. I think they'll win, they'll keep a clean sheet, they'll do Burnley apart, and Burnley, if they don't back their ideas up, they're going to get dragged into it as well, where they could possibly sack their manager at the end of the season, which I don't think they'll do, but you never know. Things can get really boring and just really sour and stale at the club, to be fair, if you know what I mean. Just quite it makes you more static as a team and stationary, which is a bit boring to watch, if you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, I think Leicester will get a win, and if I clean sheet, got to go realistically. I think Leicester are going to win this 2-0. Finally, we are going to end it off with an absolute banger. It's Liverpool v Manchester United, aka Manchester United, Banter FC, you know what it is. At Anfield, 4:30 kick-off, the last game of the week on Sunday. Well, I think it is, yes, of course it is as well, until the midweek games. Liverpool, I think they're on a massive roll right now. I know United have been doing all right, winning their last 2 games at home in all competitions, 4-0 against Norwich, and then a 1-0 win comfortably. Well, not as comfortable, but in the FA Cup, 4th round replay against Wolverhampton Wanderers at Old Trafford. They're going away to Liverpool. They don't really do that well. They haven't really won there since Wayne Rooney scored his goal in early 2016 in January. It's a rare one as well. It's a 1-0 win at Anfield, about nearly 4 years ago, for God's sake. But no, I think Liverpool are going to get the job over Man United, and I'm going to go with I'm going to go I'm going to go 3-1 to the Reds. I think Man United will score, but I think Liverpool's attacking the way they're playing, and they're at home as well. They need to really start picking themselves up. Didn't really play that great against Tottenham, and I know they're top of the league, and there's so many points clear of Man City and Leicester. But if they cannot afford to slip up, and even if they draw. You never know what's going to happen. If they lose, then Man City are going to be really not kicking themselves. Actually, well, definitely not kicking themselves, but you know, just they're going to be it's just going to be hands grab. To be fair, you know what's going to happen at the end of the season. Who's going to go the rest of the season unbeaten? City can do it. Leicester, I don't know, and Liverpool can definitely do it as well. So who knows what's going to happen? But yeah, I'm going to go with a 2-1 win. No, I've got to go 3-1 win to Liverpool. Jeez, I can't even get my memory. It for this video, the Premier League score predictions, week 23, we are back. The first one of 2020, we're back with a banger. Apologies if I've not really been uploading with them. It's just I've been busy, and I've just, you know, the issue with my PC, and I could go on and on about the amount of problems I've had before and that. But no, let me know yours in the comment section down below. Make sure to comment, make sure to like and share and subscribe, just like I said at the beginning of the video. Instagram and Twitter and Snapchat, link description below as well. I will see you lot midweek against Southampton. That will be my next video, and I will do my Premier League score predictions in that video, like I've done for many evening games, such as the Bournemouth one, if you all remember that. But no, stay tuned for that vlog. That's at Selhurst Park. I should be out the next day. Fingers crossed, but who knows? It's on a Tuesday night as well, 7:30 kickoff. Well, I think it is. I don't know. 20. Yeah, I can't. Actually, let me check right now. Yeah, it's on a Tuesday, the 21st of January. It's sure it's on Wednesday, because I'll be able to upload it the next day. But you know, it's what it is. So yeah, I will see you then. Don't go changing, and yeah, you know, I might possibly be doing. I'm going to think about doing a transfer window January for Crystal Palace, like what I did last year, and that 5 players that Palace are close to signing or need to sign, and that, etc. Nothing special on deadline day. It's the January transfer is a bit dead, to be fair, not like the summer one, to be fair, like what I did with that series, you know, transfer talk and shit like that. But anyway, see you then.